Hello everyone, this is Jansen43 back with another video, and it is week 5 of playing a different League of Legends champion every single week. I cannot thank you enough for all the kind words and comments and supports and all of this. It means so much. Now if I'm keeping track correctly, we've done the bottom lane, the top lane, the jungle twice, which means we were due for a mid laner, folks, and this week the wheel delivered just that. As you could see when you clicked on this video, this week's champion that was selected was the one and only Annie and her big bear, Tibbers. Annie is someone I've used sparingly because she's supposed to be pretty easy to learn, understand, and to use, but I have not used her a lot, mainly because I feel like even though she is pretty simple at baseline to understand, I don't know, I have a tough time using her, and I always have, and you are about to see just that. Now before we get into the video, if you're enjoying this series, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also make sure hit the bell, because then you can be notified when I put out new videos, and I love seeing those familiar faces in the comments. Okay, let's get right into it. Here are Annie's abilities. Her passive, Pyromania. After 4 spells, her next one will stun the target. Her Q, a fireball, and if you destroy the target, you get back the mana that you just used. W, incinerate, pretty much a big wall of fire. E, molten shield, a support spell giving either Annie or an ally a shield, and it makes them faster as well. And lastly, her R, that big bear I talked about, Tibbers, she summons him. Okay, you know this channel is all about honesty. When I like a champion, I let you know about it. When I don't like a champion, I let you know about it. When I have good games, I tell you about them, and when I have bad games, I sure do the same. On that note of honesty, folks, bar none, this was absolutely my least favorite stretch of games since this series began. There were very few times when I was successful with Annie, and there were very few times, probably because of that I actually enjoyed playing with her. And let me explain. I'm not here to hate on Annie or people who love Annie. I was playing mid, which I don't do very often. I know it's a key lane in the game. They all are, but mid especially, because yes, you are pretty much one-on-one, so you don't have anyone to kind of pick up your back and make sure you're doing well, but you also have so much else to do. Map awareness, watching for the jungle, alerting your teammates that someone's missing. It's a lot in general, and I've played mid just a little bit, and in Annie's defense, again, I'm not here to hate on Annie. I have seen other people play her and be dominant, be 3, 4, 5 levels ahead of the other mid laner, but I just couldn't figure her out well enough to be effective in really any of the games that I played. Now maybe I was in my own head, because to me it seemed like every single person I played against, I was outranged. I felt like I couldn't push up and get very many hits in, because anytime I did step in, I'm already in range of her attack, and they weren't in range of mine, so that was by far my biggest challenge. In turn, since I couldn't hardly handle my own lane, I wasn't being a great teammate to my other players on the team, because if I'm not alive, then pinging and calling out things is really the last thing on my mind. Again, this is much less an Annie problem and much more a me problem. But for me, Annie just is not a champion that I'm looking forward to coming back to and playing again, maybe like Twitch or maybe even Nunu and Willem. Now my games weren't awful. I mean, the first one was. Don't let me lie to you. I just fed and fed. It was pretty bad. But the rest were just what I would call normal bad games. 3 kills, 6 deaths, 2 assists, and then we had a 2 kill, 4 death, 4 assist game. But you know me, I'm here for wins. Good, bad, or ugly. Really, I don't care how I play as long as we win. And unfortunately with Annie, that really didn't happen either. I think of the games I played, the team only ended up winning 1, so for me, that was disappointing. But hey, that's what this journey is going to be. It's a lot of learning and a lot of lessons for a game that's this big, this complex, with so many characters and so many variables. I am positive this will not be the last time I'm making a video where I really struggled with a champion. It's really just the first time, and for me, I'm actually pretty happy it took 5 weeks to get to this point. We had 4 weeks of actually pretty decent gameplay by my standards, so I'm actually pretty thrilled with that. Besides, how can I be great when I'm playing against all of you? You guys are so experienced and so smart. I'm always in awe when I read the comments on any video. Anyway, that is that on Annie. We did not have many ups this week, but we did learn something. Plus, next week just means another chance to get better with someone else. And in the comments, make sure you tell me how I was playing Annie wrong. I do want to get better. This is the point of this series, and you guys, as I said, always have incredible advice that I would like to hear. And if you enjoyed this video, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that subscription bell for notifications. This is Jansen43, and I will see you next time.